Larry Frank, frankly speaking, baseball. When you look at the 2023 season, we talk about disappointments, the teams that are not producing like they should be. One of the biggest disappointments of the year has to be the St. Louis Cardinals. What is wrong with the Cardinals? And there are lots of excuses going on in St. Louis, but it's pretty darn simple if you look at it. No, it's not the offense. Look at this offense. They're 12th in runs, 6 in hits, 12 on base. 16 home runs. This team is not failing because of offense. I've heard it's runners in scoring position. Well, they're batting .250 with runners in scoring position, middle of the pack in the NL. And they're also, runners on base, they're averaging 3.47 a game. That's only in the middle of the pack. It is not offense. When you look at this team offensively, except for Wilson Contreras, the catcher, who's been a major bust, batting .216 with 8 homers, and maybe Paul DeJong, the shortstop, who's batting .232. He does have 11 homers. This is a good offensive team. You got Paul Goldschmidt, .286, 13 homers. Brandon Donovan, .272, 7 homers. How about one of my favorites, Nolan Arenado, .268, 15 homers, 50 RBIs. How about the rookie Jordan Walker? What an incredible year. He's under the radar there in St. Louis because the team is playing so bad. He's batting .302, 6 homers, 20 RBIs. He's 21 years old. Tommy Edman has 7 homers. Then you got Lon Newbar, .262 average. How about Nolan Gorman, 15 homers, 47 RBIs. It is not the hitting. It is not the offense. This is very, very, very simple, folks. And I don't know why St. Louis is having so much trouble figuring it out. It's the pitching. You're pitching in every single aspect, from starting pitching to the bullpen is terrible, terrible, and more terrible. You only have one starter with a winning record, and that's veteran Adam Wainwright, who's 3-2. That's right, the only starter. Look at these starters. First of all, Steven Matz had to be moved to the bullpen. He's 0-7. Terrible, terrible, terrible. How about Jordan Montgomery, 4-7. 3.69 ERA. Jack Flaherty, who I believe might be on the disabled list or the injured list, I should say. 4-5 with a 4.95 ERA. Mike McCullers, 4-5. And then Matthew Liberatore, 1-2. This pitching staff, they have no bullpen, no starting pitching. If you want to build this team back up to what it's been, I believe they've made the playoffs 9 out of the last 12 years, then you need to start with pitching. What wins championships? Pitching and defense. Your defense is okay. Your pitching is terrible, stinks, bad, poopy, whatever word you want to use. That describes the St. Louis Cardinals pitching staff. Love to get your feedback. Love to get your thoughts. Go ahead, leave comments underneath, or go to franklyspeakingsports@gmail.com. This is Larry Frank, Frankly Speaking Baseball.